What? We're already starting off with a shiny? What the fuck? What? Hi, Renton. Thank you for the shiny. What's up? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Is this somebody that Matsu brought in? Perhaps? Matsu, is this your doing? Okay, I got my water. My keyboard, my stream deck. The very important kitty fidget toy. And my phone. I think we're good. There we go. What's up? Thank you guys for being here. Matsu, thank you for modding, as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yarrow, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Nick, welcome in. Did you become shiny just for Matsu? Is that what you did? Is that why you're shiny? Hi Charlie. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. I put products in my hair for once. I did it. I haven't been doing that lately, but I'm glad I did it this time. I didn't put as much product as I would normally do, but I don't know. Hi Chrissy. How's it going? You're doing? That's good. The plan for the stream is talking. Yeah, no plan. We're just gonna exist for once. I think just existing is pretty cool. I try to think that, at least, even though my brain tells me no. No, you must do all of these things. But I guess streaming is a thing that I'm doing, so I guess I'm not just existing. But we're gonna hang out and talk about whatever, and check on everybody, check on myself, and how we're doing. Hi Savo, welcome, welcome. How are you, honey? You fuck with my content? What content? What content? The dumb girl online hitting plastic with sticks? I guess that could be pretty cool. That can be pretty cool sometimes. The musics. Oh, you're a drummer too? Oh, what the fuck? Are you a friend of Matsu specifically? Like, is that what? Matsu, you didn't tell me you have a drummer friend. What's going on here? What's happening? Quick and dirty check-in. Sleep cycle broken. Appetite non-existent. No. Getting a fucking good sleep schedule is, like, I swear, one of the hardest things you can do on this planet Earth. A consistently good sleep schedule for a long period of time. That's hard. I don't blame you. Hi, Iguana. Welcome in. Matsu says you're dope, you're dope. I mean, Matsu is based, so you know what? I do gotta believe her sometimes. Matsu good. You need to laugh, Mike. Oh, well. There we go. I usually just put it here, but I like holding it because it's kind of fun. I like holding mics. It's fun. I would use my SM7B mic for my just chatting streams because I could, but I don't know. This mic, I've been pretty okay with this mic lately. Like, there hasn't been any, like, usually I'm like a perfectionist about my streams, and then I'm like, oh, there's always something that I need to be working on and stuff. But my mic is hopefully not too bad today. I don't know. I like holding it. I like holding something while I'm talking, but usually I have sticks. You know what? Let's just do that. I have sticks. I have drumsticks I can play with. These are my fidget toys, along with my kitty fidgets, but oh, you know what? Actually, no. Get these stinky sticks out of here. Just kidding, they're not stinky. Use my pink ones because they're a lot easier to spin and not drop. Thank you, Matsu. For the pan. Hi, Chief. Thank you for the love. You're actually asking your community how they are. Yes, 100%. That is what I do every month. It's a thing to get to know you guys and to see how you guys are doing. To make sure everybody's okay, but also, you know, for me too. Because I don't know, I like to use this as a way to check in with my streams and with myself and the path that I'm on with my streaming and community, and make sure everything's okay, because I value this a lot and I don't want to mess up. What? Who pork my team? Walrus? Not on mental health day. You cannot, not on mental health day. That's crazy. That does not count. No stick drops today. No stick drops today. Okay. Not happening. Oh, you're a singer mostly. Oh, what the heck? That's so cool. It's so cool to see other musicians in chat. Sleep cycle. I'm allergic to the sun. Appetite comes in waves. That's fair. I think my appetite has been, I think is usually consistent. But being allergic to the sun, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But I like the sun. Even though I have my curtains closed. I actually had them closed all day. I don't know what's wrong with me. Hi, Zenyatta. How's it going? Butter, how you been? Good to see you too. A short 57 go raw vocal. I don't know about that. I like my SM7B. B. Matsu very goofy. I like when Matsu's goofy. When you hold it, you don't have to think about what you're trying to do with your hands. Yeah, exactly. You get it. But also, I just have ADHD and I like to fidget. So, on my second SM7B, the first one's wire starting fraying. Mine is like, I don't know, like 5, 6 years old. Yeah, probably 6 years old now. Just crazy. I've never had any issues with it. It's been awesome. 5 sticks in my hand. I'll be making too many clicky clacks. Well, I don't got really anything to hit it with aside from this couch, which I don't wanna do. So, any tips for I guess dealing with dysphoria? Oh, that's a good question. Tips for dealing with dysphoria. What did I used to do? I mean, there's a few different ways to go about it, I guess. I mean, you could... Holy shit. What? Holy shit. Okay. But Chrissy. Chris? What? My reaction would have been very different if this was a drum stream, if I wasn't very calm right now. But where oh my goodness, Chrissy, that's a big number. Thank you so much for 20 shinies. I can't remember the last time I had a 20 shiny gift bomb. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. Ultraviolet got a shiny. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. What? Okay, we're starting off stream with huge shinies. Oh my goodness, Chrissy, thank you so much for your support. It means so much to me. Supporting what I do. I did not know how to react, so I was just, oh my gosh, not what I was expecting today, not at all. Thought today was gonna be super chill. Why did everything go black? And then suddenly the void consumes us all. Okay, well, actually, what the fuck? Okay, I don't know what that was. Void, stay away. Bad void. Bad darkness. This is shiny. There's so much shiny that you guys got blinded and everything turned black. That's how much shiny there was. That's crazy. Pandora, welcome in. Enjoy your shiny. Enjoy your emotes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Chrissy, thank you again. I really appreciate it. Holy moly. Huh? Wow. Okay. What was I saying before? Dysphoria tips. I feel like dysphoria tips might be very relevant. For my community. So I feel like something that I used to do was one distraction. Okay. I played a fuck ton of video games early on in my transition. Like hours a day. And I would just kind of get engrossed in that, and then in like random projects I would do. So that's especially useful if you're already on HRT, because HRT takes quite a bit of time, so you just need to give it time, and just let the time pass, and get you know, play some video games or whatever. But another way to deal with dysphoria is in the moment, where maybe you can take care of yourself in the moment, whether that's spending a day shaving or however it is that you don't feel dysphoria, and dressing up, going out somewhere preferably accepting. If you live like in a small town or like a rural town that isn't very accepting, I don't know, that might be harder, but maybe there's like queer groups or something, or like there's like little, I mean, even small towns have like pride parades and stuff, so, or like little or gay bars or whatever it may be, or just like take a trip to the city or something. And I think for me at least, I've had many moments like that where for the majority of the time I would be dysphoric, but then I would dress up, and yeah, see a concert, and I would feel that like that would reinvigorate me, I guess, and I would get a lot more motivation to keep going and keep improving on what my appearance, however what I would want to do that. So yeah, I hope that helps. I think there might be some more specific things that I could say.
Did you know that? You're the best ever. And I'm so happy I found your stream.
What?
I joke here a lot, but I am happy I can make you laugh from time to time. I will be lurking for a bit. Bye bye for now.
Spazin, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so glad that you're happy you found my stream and that you enjoy it here. That makes me so glad. So I really appreciate all the jokes too, but I appreciate the sincerity, so thank you. And thank you for the lurk. Okay, I hope you're doing okay. Yeah. But I think I've been transitioning for 6 years, over 6 years now. And I guess next year, in a couple months, it'll be coming up on 7 years since I realized I was trans, I guess. So I do think I like to think that I have some amount of wisdom when it comes to transitioning and dysphoria and some of that stuff. So if anybody has anything specific to ask me, how I went about things, or like any advice or just whatever you need, I'm pretty open about it. Just let me know. I like being open about it. It actually makes me really happy to talk about how far I've come and stuff. So yeah. Thank you so much for hyping my music. Oh, of course, of course, of course. The music was really fun. It was really fun. I can't wait to see what you do in the future. Deserax, hi. How are you? It's good to see you. Anime. Oh my gosh. Been here for like 10 minutes, so I figured I'd say something since you said you like knowing. I do. It makes me so happy. I don't know, just seeing your name in chat. Yeah. But yeah, my day's been okay. I took care of myself a little bit today, and I practiced drums today. I practiced the whole album for tomorrow's review stream. So, very excited. Oh, I needed to hear that today? Oh, really, Savo? What specifically? What can I ask? What specifically you needed to hear? Because I don't remember what I said. I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have 2 chat windows open. I'm gonna have one chat window where I scroll, and one chat window where it's always the latest message. I feel like that would be a very smart idea. So that I could still get to every message, but also see new messages coming in, so I don't miss out on certain things in the moment. I want to do that more often. I wish I could do that for my drum streams, but I don't have space on my monitor during my drum streams. So I don't know what the fuck this Duolingo shit is, but I want you to get off of my chat, fucking Duolingo ass little bird. Don't show again. There we go. I'm sorry. Okay. There we go. Can I make this chat bigger, please? Yes. Okay. Yeah, Anime, you seem like you've been really busy lately. I hope everything's okay. I hope it's good busy or like neutral busy, because I think that exists. 6 years is massive. That's such a special goal. I do want to congratulate you on it while we're on it. That's huge. Oh, wow. Thank you, Matsu. I really appreciate it. I don't know. Time just kind of passed, and here I am. It's weird to think about. I think there has been so much more going on in my life aside from my transition that it was just kind of a thing that just happened over time. At least after the first year. The first year was a bit more proactive and stuff in it. But it's my transition sort of combined a lot with my growth as a person in general. I think transitioning was just like I want to say like half of myself and growing in general. And the other half was like, I don't know, having experiences I needed to have, or learning valuable lessons, and regretting certain things and improving on the regrets and whatever it may be. So, but I wonder what I thought I would look like in 6 years from back then. I feel like I thought I would have bigger tits. Okay, that's one. I feel like I might have longer hair, but that's on me for not having my hair as long. Turns out having long hair is a bitch. I don't know. I think I would have thought that I would have done surgery by now, but fuck no. Fuck no. Not even close. At least some surgery. I actually wanted voice surgery for the longest time because I hated my voice. But thank you so much for helping me. Mari, you're so amazing inspiration. Okay. To me as a transfer musician. I'm assuming you mean trans femme musician. yeah. Aw, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I could help. I never thought I would be an inspiration, especially as a musician, which is crazy to me. But either way, however it is I can inspire or help, that makes me so happy. Hi, Digit. Found out the testicles are 1 degree from the penis. Huh? 1 degree. What is... I don't get it. I'm too stupid for that. Just yesterday, my hair got fucked up. I was so upset. I had to take today off. It sounds kind of ridiculous, but I needed to... just need to act like it's a setback. I won't let it happen again. I totally get that. Honestly, for me, I've noticed that one like tiny thing can like set off my whole day and ruin quite a lot of my day. Just recently, the closest example I can think of was before the Suicide Boys concert. I couldn't find... I was the whole day I was planning, okay, I'm gonna wear this outfit. I know exactly what I'm gonna wear, and I'm actually pretty excited to wear this outfit, even though I've worn it before. But I don't know, I was set on wearing this outfit, and then I couldn't find the shirt for it, which was like one of the main parts of the outfit. And I spent literally like an hour scouring the entire apartment, every fucking nook and cranny of this apartment. And it was getting really exhausting. I was spending an hour looking for this shirt, and I was getting really tired, and I was just like getting really sad about it. It's like over a shirt. Like I have so many other shirts that I could find and wear that would be fine too. But I really let that get to me for a while. But thankfully, I found another shirt that I tried on, which I didn't think I would look good in. I ended up looking really good in it, that I really liked, so I felt better. But I think that was dangerously close to ruining quite a lot of my day. So I totally get it, Savo. So I'm sure it won't happen again. Either way, it's okay. Yeah, Barry, what's the difference between yogurt and America? Oh god, I don't even want to know. I do want to know. If you leave yogurt alone for 200 years, it'll develop a culture. Wait, I don't get it. What does yogurt have to do with culture? You can't be putting jokes on. I'm too autistic for jokes.
What do you think? Do you think anything? Do you have thoughts? Do you think about stuff?
No.
You just smile.
Yeah.
You just smile and don't think.
I'm mostly about in the chat making jokes, but I gotta be real for a second. I'm glad I found a community of people that don't find me annoying. Aw. I don't get how any community could find you annoying. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. You fit in so well here. Maybe all of us, including me, are annoying enough that we like work so well together. I don't know. I don't find anyone annoying. I'm gonna turn on the AC. It's getting kind of fucking hot in here. Drumstick stream. What's up, Yellow Tees? Welcome in. Having long hair is so hard, yeah. Yep. Circular saws. Oh, that sounds bad. Did you think you'd have 3 girlfriends 6 years ago? Exactly 6 years ago? No. But I discovered I was polyamorous pretty recently. Or not recently, but early on in my transition. Like not even a year in. I wanted to like at least try polyamory. What's a voice surgery? I've never heard of that. Yeah, you can get surgery on your vocal cords to increase your pitch. That's generally all that it does, is it increases the pitch of your voice. It's quite a process. I used to do a lot of research on it back in the day because I was pretty dead certain on it for a while that I was really gonna get it. But unfortunately, it's not a very common surgery, and not many. There could be some side effects on it, and you really have to do your research on the doctor specifically. I remember at the time I wanted to go to South Korea to get the voice surgery done because that's apparently like the most trusted place to get it, was in South Korea with this specific group of doctors. Just is crazy, but there's been lots of trans femmes that have gotten voice surgery. And I was quite jealous of the the pitch increase, and I kind of still am. I think if I could have just voice surgery just like that, without any complications or money or whatever, I would do it. Just to have a natural pitch increase, even though you can get a pitch increase anyway with voice training, but voice training is hard and dysphoric, so it is certainly a thing. Aw, Chrissy, yeah, it's tough. I think you might have to find a community of musicians that uses VC frequently. It's been close to 10 years and a half since my realization. Wow. More importantly, a year today. I've been on actual correct HRT with monitoring. A whole year. Yeah. Took a long time, but on and off medication. Small wins before I got here. Celebrating. Today's a celebrating day for me. Oh. I'm so glad, Matthew. I'm so glad. That's huge. 1 year, the first of many. The first of many. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of changes over the next couple years, and that's very exciting. I'm very proud of you too. In a world where we're all cooked to be raw. I like that. What the fuck? Yo, I'm stealing that. What the hell? That's fire. Culture is just another word for collection of mold. Really? Okay, that would be a funny joke then, actually. My band's guitarist broke my double kick pedal. Do I send a hitman? How the fuck do you break a double kick pedal? And how did the guitarist do it? I'm poly also, but I've been single as a Pringle. Single as a Pringle for 2 years. Oh. Honestly, that's okay. Everybody's on their own sort of path and timeline, you know. Hi, Distant. Hello. Welcome in. Thank you for coming to my my mental health couch stream. We're checking on the mental health of the couch today. Nobody asked couch how they're doing. Okay. You know, maybe Chair throws around slurs all the time because they're just not doing well. They're not doing well. And I think Chair might deserve empathy. You know, That's just me. I like to see it that way. Pajama Mari! Nobody mentioned it yet. Pajama Mari. This is a rare opportunity. This is pajamas. These purple-ish, yeah, purple pants, but at least this shirt is not pajama. I just wear t-shirts in bed, whatever it is that I'm wearing usually. So, hi Toby. You made a potion. What do you mean a potion? That's crazy. Like a drink, or like I don't know. 6 solid months of voice training. Oh wow. Lung capacity. Oh, for vocals, yeah. It's interesting because a lot of voice training is also just like things you can use in general for singing, and for like impressions, and for like just like having a very malleable voice. Because I think a lot of people don't know this going into transitioning, and especially voice transitioning, is how malleable the voice really is. Any person in the world, basically, unless I don't know if there's some condition or something for some people, I don't know, but aside from that, every voice is malleable in a pretty huge way, and it takes a bit of work, but it's very doable. It doesn't really matter how deep your voice is. It's kind of incredible if you think about it. Fishy, hi. Meow. How you doing, Fishy? Oh my goodness, do we have another meower in chat? How many meowers do we have here? I hope it's a lot. I want more meowers. I can't be the only one. I can't be the only meower. That would be weird. Butter, I will transfer the message over to Chair, you know, and see what Chair thinks, but I gotta say, I don't think Chair is looking for a partner right now. Psychoanalyzing Chair. Trance potion. Ooh, give me that. The gender change potion from Terraria. Can I have that? Pretty please. Somebody make that real. I made ramen, but with funky ingredients, and then drank it in a mug. What? That sounds amazing. Was it good? Voice is a muscle. Yeah, that's a really easy way to put it. You had a really good and cozy idea to wear PJs. Yeah. I was gonna wear my jeans today, but then I was like, I want to be comfy, and now here I am. We got meowers. Let's go. And a wolf dog, apparently. Wolf, Toby, are you a wolf or a dog? Hi, Galaxy. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome. I feel like I'm comfortable in my range and my progress. I spend a lot of my life fully mute, so I have trouble with voice confidence. I'd like to speak to them more in the future. It's long overdue, just like it's tackling the anxiety of it. Okay. I totally get that. I think I had that for quite a while too. I wouldn't say I was mute though. I don't know. But I certainly had a hard time opening up. So it'll take time, but I think it'll definitely get there. Really, Iguana? Oh my gosh. Where do you get your tights? I mean, these aren't tights. I'm assuming you mean my my other tights that I wore on drum streams. Actually, those were a gift from who gifted me those? I remember like the length of the name, but I don't remember exactly what name it was. But I got tights from my throne wish list, and I think they were just from Amazon. So that's probably what you were asking for. Is from yeah, they're from Amazon. Hi Carrie. Oh my gosh, Carrie, I love how you say hi to every single name in chat. That was, I guess, like recently typed. I love that so much. Hi Carrie. Carrie, thank you for making it to my my mental health stream. Oh my gosh. How are you, honey? Ember, you too. Oh my gosh, we have so many moderators today. What the fuck? I think we just need Rain, and I think that's all the mods. That's crazy. Hi, Ember. Oh, and Ari. I think Ari's lurking though. You're a woof. You're a woof. Okay. As long as you can receive head pats, then I don't care. As long as you're physically capable of receiving head pats. Ah, what? Wait, let me move it. Let me move it. Where is it? Where is it? Come, head pat, come here. What? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You can call me Nova. Everyone else does. It's a little confusing here in Galaxy. Okay, Nova. Got that. I will do my best to remember. I am kind of stinky with names sometimes, but I really do want to try to remember. It's health stream. Yes, health, mental health, but not physical health. Although, I mean, if you want to start lining up for me to check your physical health, that's weird. Never mind. I am not a doctor. I am a preface. I am not a doctor, nor a therapist, nor a licensed, nor a professional of anything ever. So I am just a girl. That's, yeah. I feel like I need to preface that anytime I want to try to say something smart. Found out something that made my mental plummet and I need to talk. Of course. This is the place, this is the time if you want to talk about it. That goes for anybody, however much you are comfortable sharing. So wait, am I seeing messages out of order? Oh, okay, I see it, yeah. Degenerative disc disease. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Oh, I'm sorry, Ember. I know that must be really tough. I've always wondered how I would process something like that myself. I haven't had to do anything like that. I mean, aside from a few like scares here and there, even then they were pretty small. Yeah, I haven't really had to deal with anything in the family like that, or even any close friends. So when I say I wonder how I'm gonna process that, What I mean is I'm pretty scared about how I'm gonna process that. My go-to tactic is to dissociate, but I have a feeling that's not gonna work, so yeah. You do like head pats. Okay, good, Toby. Good. You're A-okay in my book. Getting in line with gloves. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you for sharing that, Ember. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say to that other than that must be painful. I'm glad that you have support through it. I think truly finding a way to cope with that, I think, I don't know, might take trial and error, or at least might take time. I think a professional would help you speed that up. If you do have a professional to talk to about that. Or not even just that, but I'm fairly sure there are like groups for dealing with that sort of thing. Like groups of people who have been through something like that or something similar. And kind of helping each other out through that. Made me realize I need to fix my own physical health. Yeah. Yeah, that's always been a reality check for me, is anytime I get a reminder that we're human, that we have flesh bodies, that I need to take care of mine, or else things will be fucky wucky in 10 years or worse, or more. So it's quite scary, and I think Larry's human. Stop that. I think I realized that in my early-ish, not my early 20s, but like my mid-20s, I guess. Like, I think 24-ish. I started to like, I don't know. I had to like stop eating how I was eating, and just had to focus on taking more care of myself, because things are starting to pop up that I wouldn't have realized, I guess. And it was like a reality check, like, oh fuck, I'm starting to get older. Like, I can't just be doing these things that I've been doing from my teens and early 20s up into my 30s. It's like, okay, that's not gonna last. I'm not gonna like be okay, you know, which is pretty scary, and pretty hard as someone with struggles with routines and stuff like that. Hi, Grumpy. I'm in normal clothes. I'm in normal bitch. Normal bitch clothing. No, drumstick drop. The tops don't count today. That's okay. Dang it. But yeah, I'm just a girl. Just a girl. I wear normal clothing when I want to. Support groups. Thank you, Carrie. That's what I was looking for. Martin, kitty. Oh, that's true. You know, but kitties also need to take care of themselves. Kitties can't be eating treats every day for the rest of their life. You know? So, kitties need exercise too. They need to take care of themselves. Makes me thankful I'm only 24. I still have so much left, you know? Yeah, Ember, absolutely. Ember, you were still so like super early on. I know I'm only 2 years older than you. But even I know I'm still pretty early on comparatively. So I don't want anybody in their 20s, especially early 20s, to really get worried and you know, let that sort of worry take over lots of their mind, because yeah, we're pretty adaptable as humans and malleable, I think, you know. I think like the first day that you start taking care of yourself in any sort of way is already it's already a lot. Doesn't really matter how old you are or how far deep you are into it or whatever. It's but it'll always be better than not doing it, basically, even if it's like a super small step. And I try to think that myself, but it's quite hard. Get them alright. It's part of the reason I don't drink or smoke anymore. Yeah, that's a huge thing. Especially cigarettes. But I think some substances will always be really tough. That's why they've made such a name for themselves, because they are really tough to go about. Cat is the definition of too much fluff. 90% fur and 10% weight. Oh my goodness. Wait, that must be so cute though. Must be so fluffy to pat, you know? Oh, cool, Chrissy. I'll check it out later, okay? I'm so glad that I quit early drinking and smoking I did in high school. Yeah. I know, I guess people say, or that, I don't know if it's known, that like starting substances in high school is pretty bad, but stopping at all at any time is still such a huge step in the right direction. So yeah, I'm glad about that too, Amber. As long, I think the way that I see it, as long as you're on a upward trend of getting better, like if you can consistently see that you're getting better with a certain thing, or you're taking it less, or you're doing it more, whatever it might be, I think that's okay, because I think it's, especially me, I'm very bad with that, whereas like I'm always like, it's like all or nothing, you know? It's like if I'm not doing something that helps with my routine or whatever, if I miss one day, I'm like, fuck, well, god damn it, I might as well just fucking stop altogether. And getting out of that habit is so hard. Out of that mindset is so difficult.
It's Joe.
So Posaiba, what's up? Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Hello. I hope you're having a lovely Wednesday today. Welcome. We're just chatting today, but usually my streams are drumming streams, drumming and yapping. But I hope you make yourself at home.
Here comes the girl.
What?
Hello, girl. Welcome.
I've been here. You can't. You were late, but you can't do that if it's late. It doesn't work. SMH. Hi, Ender. Good to see you. How you been? Name is Tobin. I never drink alcohol or smoke vape in my life. Good. There's a weird pattern in my writing where I give a self insert of mine a smoking habit. I think, yeah, exactly what Carrie said. I think that's a safe way to express that. I think, I don't know. I think personally, smoking or that sort of things in fiction, I guess, is fine. I don't know. I can't tell if it promotes it or if it is like a way to stay away from it, you know. Smoking specifically, yeah, is very normalized. Very, very normalized, which for better or for worse, but yeah. I enjoy that you do these kind of talks anyway. Oh, I'm so glad. I also enjoy that I do these kind of talks. It makes me feel like I'm more than...
My fucking god.
What?
These bitches gay.
Did it do both of them? Why did it do both of them? Oh, that's funny. Oh, I know why. Oh, I might have to fix that. Okay. I'm gonna fix that later, but don't use that command for now because it used both of them at once. Gary, can you write that in the cello so I don't forget? Number 1 at yaps and drums. Okay. Number 1 at not shutting the fuck up and yapping all the time. But like number 8 billion at drums. There's not even 8 billion people in the world. Actually, yes, there is. There's, right? There's like 8 billion people in the world. So even people that haven't played drums at all are better than me. Actor who played Han in Tokyo Drift purposely changed his smoking to snacking. Really? I don't know how snacking is like a... As like a... You mean like in the movie specifically or as like a habit? Because if in the movie specifically, then I don't know how snacking's like... I'm just imagining like a scene where they're like, you know, a couple of guys hanging out with the cars and shit. And they're all cool and shit. And then instead of like lighting a cigarette, they just take out like fucking Lay's chips or something. It just starts fucking eating some chips in, like during like a intense moment or something. That's how I'm imagining what you said. Okay. So addiction runs in my family, so maybe I write about it because it's in my blood. I don't know how addiction can be hereditary. That's me being like curious about that. Not saying that it's not. It's just like that's really interesting. I was smoking at 14 and opiates from about 20, and finally the start of this year I've both kicked extremely hard, but it's possible. I'm so proud of you, Matsu. That's actually incredible, Matt. You know, you said at the start of the year, so it's almost been a whole year then. Like you're like, that's a huge amount of time. I'm very proud of you for that. Yeah. The actor didn't like the fact that he smoked in a movie that a bunch of kids would watch, so he replaced it with little snacks. Aww. I don't know what little kids are watching Tokyo Drift, but yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, that's awesome. I appreciate that. Someone that's like 11 years sober of opiates, you're doing great. Yeah. You too, Ember. You too. Part of my progress this year, now I try to give back where I can to everyone. Aww. Hydrate from anime. Okay, well, if anime says it, then you have to do it. Okay. Anime's word is law. Don't make me take that away from you, anime. Don't say some stupid shit like that I'm cute or something, all right? I think that's amazing how many people we have here in chat that kind of support each other through these specific scenarios and experiences like that. I think as a community collectively, I love to think that we have a lot of wisdom and support for one another, but especially wisdom. You know, I don't know, I haven't thought about that before, actually. That's pretty cool to think about. Hi, Lost. How's it going? Thank you for making it to my mental health stream. Dude, this kitty is going crazy. She's playing with her toys over there. If you hear her screaming at her toys, yeah, that's her screaming at her toys. Hi, Lucy. Welcome in. It's Sabrina, yes. Lucy, I hope you're having a good Wednesday. I appreciate you for coming in, saying hi. Okay. Make yourself at home. Hope you're doing well. Why? What? Particularly today? What? Is it because I'm wearing normal people clothes? Is it cute to wear my pajamas? Okay, you can't be doing that to me. Maybe Sabrina will come up here at some point. I'll make some room for her. Make sure she can jump up here. Finally home? Good to hear. I recently learned that my dad isn't actually my biological dad. Oh, kind of had me in like a mental fog for a couple hours. Oh wow, to just today? That sounds like it could be big news. I don't know. Stretch. Wait, anime. I don't want to get up. I'm too comfy here. I'm too comfy. Look at, I have a pillow on me. Do I have to? I don't have, you're talking to chat, right? Not me. I don't need the stretch. I'm not drumming. I'm just here. Having one of the days of all time. Well, I hope that's not too bad. I hope that's not too bad for you. If you want, this is the space to talk about your day. Next drum stream, I'm gonna find a hard one for you. Oh boy. Oh boy. God damn it, anime. God damn it. Fine. Only because you redeemed it. Because you spent marigolds. You paid for it, so I gotta give you what you paid for. It's gonna be crabcore. What is it with you and crabcore? Like, what the fuck? Crabcore is not a genre, though. Okay, no, you fucking bitch. God damn it. I'm never doing a stretch that you redeem ever again. You ruined it. 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 been a week for sure. It's only Wednesday. Captain, it's only Wednesday. Yeah, I got a bit of a week ahead of me. Not in a bad way. Just, you know, 4 days of streaming. So. Thank you, Carrie. Carrie, can you actually pin that? Even though Matsu, I love your pin as well. It's very great. But I assume people would imagine that there's no dog requests today. I hope people would think that. Oh, Toby stretched and got water. Oh, good. I hope the rest of you did. If I had to do it, then you have to do it too. That's only fair. Perfect mix of good and bad. Just last week I learned to new law change. I can now change my legal gender without having to go through the trans healthcare system here. Holy shit. Oh, that's awesome. I hope America starts making some changes and make it a bit easier, at least for the not the non super blue states, you know. Dude, I've actually like legitimately considered moving to California for a year or whatever just to get my legal name changed and then moving back to Philly. Changing your name in Pennsylvania is a fucking annoying, stinky piece of poop. It's terrible, dude. You have to do a lot of shit. And it's a whole fucking process. You have to spend quite a bit of money. But for me, it's not about the money. For me, it's about the process. I hate any form of bureaucracy at all. Even just fucking going to the DMV and getting like a driver's license update. That is a whole task for me. That is like a whole day. Even if it only takes like an hour, that my day's done. My day's done. And I wonder if it's an autism thing or not. But I don't know. I just have I struggle so much with any sort of like appointments. If I have an appointment or something, if I have just anything scheduled that I'm not like excited for, I guess, like a stream, like I'm excited to stream. I hate it. I don't know. It's like mental agony. I know nobody fucking likes to do appointments and shit. Like, at least I imagine. Maybe people like to do appointments and errands and stuff. And going to the DMV. But it feels particularly bad for me where it's just, I can't do it. For a very long time. And that's why I've been transitioning for 6 years. And I have not started the process of my legal name change at all. Because I look at the steps for it and I'm just like, no, dude. It's doable if I really locked in, but I don't know. I need it to be only online. If it's online only, like not having to not even having to call anyone, whatever. If it's online all through forms, I can do it. I can do whatever it is if it's through forms and shit. But anything that requires me to go anywhere or talk to somebody, no. Past 2 months have been very hard on me. Quit my job as to avoid potentially my stuff. The feelings of uselessness. Yeah. Aww. Well, from what I'm seeing, it sounds like that job was not good for you. So I'm sure you can find something better that is good for you mentally and physically. Stretch again for my redeem? No! Frick you. Frick you. I'm not doing it twice. I can't stretch twice. I'm gonna put a cooldown on that, actually. I can't believe I don't have a cooldown. DMV, very draining. Now, that, you know what? That's a really good way to put it. That's like a way to explain how I feel. So imagine the DMV, how you feel. Anybody in chat, because I imagine everybody hates the DMV. How you feel about the DMV. Now imagine that everywhere. Everywhere except for, like, I don't know, the grocery store, or like really easy things, or like fun things like concerts. Everywhere else, imagine that like the DMV. That's how I feel. Yeah, and suggest for no friends is just to get out of the house more. If you aren't, that can be huge. Yeah, I agree, Carrie. Major reason I'm so excited about getting on this list for my gender identity clinic is because it gives me final piece to change my gender marker permanently. Oh, okay. 2 years left. Oh my goodness, that's still so long. I'm at least grateful in America you can get your legal name changed in less than 6 months. Even in the harder to do states, like in Pennsylvania, it's a process, but it'll still only take 6 months or less. In California, oh my god, I think people can do it in like 4 months. I don't know. Crazy. See ya, Ender. Thank you for hanging out today. Hate that stuff too with my autism. It's so difficult and draining to just do anything with government stuff. Yeah, you get it. Another reason why I think I might have autism. I'm undiagnosed. Autism and ADHD. Now I'm very, very certain I have ADHD. But autism, I go back and forth with. Although it seems very, very likely. I think that's great, Saibo, that you're doing what you can. You know, even a little step is still huge because it still promotes the mindset that you want to change things, that you want to change and get better. So I think you'll get there. Ember, go eat some yummies. Each and every one of you are important and matter. You all have someone out there that they hate to see you gone. Yeah. Thank you, Ember. Take care of yourself. Get some good food. And thank you for sharing earlier. I live in Sweden. It's supposed to be a safe haven for all queer people, but it's so hard to get any form of help and it takes forever. Really? I've experienced nothing but hardship with transitioning here. Oh, wow. I don't think I ever would have known that, honestly. I guess they still have quite a bit of work to do. Is it just like a lack of support, like lack of people to help, or like with a lack of people, I guess that's why it would take longer? Or are there like mandated things where you have to wait X time in order for whatever that you want? I don't know, like HRT, for example, like in the UK. Because I guess they could have like the policies and stuff, but if they don't have the actual infrastructure and people to help with that, then yeah. Get cold. Grocery store makes you want to like die. Yeah, I would say I get that, but I don't know. I get that to an extent. I'm not too bad at the grocery store. I think I'm just used to it. I think I'm used to it, and I also, the grocery store is something where you don't really have to interact with anyone, so especially the self-checkout. I can get overwhelmed at the grocery store if there's a lot of people. If it's very crowded, which does happen sometimes. And I'm like, okay, I fucking hate every second of this. But for the most part, I don't know. I went today to go to the grocery store. I went today to get oatmeal and grapes. That's it. And I was fine. I was fine with it. I went in my kitty slippers. My kitty slippers. Here. Where's kitty slippers? Look at this. So cute. And it took a lot for me to go in this. And to have the courage to not give a fuck. But I did it. Iguana, yeah. Oh, the draining feeling. Yeah. I think online is always a great place to start with if you find the right communities, and the right friends. I think people like that and communities like that can help you either give you a little push or give you a change of perspective that you wouldn't have otherwise had, or just at the very least just other people that are going through the same thing, and hopefully it can allow people to feel less alone. That's how I feel about it. Happy I managed to come say and be here for a little while, sending loves and hugs to all those who need it. Distant, thank you. Aw. Thank you very much, Distant. Get some good sleep. Get some good sleep. Take care of yourself. I'll see you around. I'll see you tomorrow maybe for the album review stream. Court order for my name change in California. It took like 2 months. 2 months. That's crazy. That's like such like a thinking of like what people have to go through in the UK. Not even just for legal name change, but just for some medication, which is like arguably like less. I guess maybe not. I don't know. You would think like medication is for something like that should not be such a big deal. But goodness, maybe I moved to California. Shit. Went to the store once while at work. I couldn't find what I was looking for, and some of my coworkers a text like, "I don't want to die." Oh my god, exactly that. When I can't find what I'm looking for, and I walk around for like 20 fucking minutes. That's the worst. When I don't know where shit is, I feel so stupid. I feel like people are watching me, being like, why the fuck's this person here for this aisle for the 6th time? Legal name change procedure here was weird. I finished the process entirely in February. Got a form. Oh wow. What the fuck? $20 different receipts. Oh my goodness. Jesus. Yeah. Lack of people in healthcare, but it's a huge issue with all the parts of the system here. There's also a bunch of policies and laws that make the process so absurdly long. Oh, okay. interesting. I always wonder, like, I know America is not a great place to be queer, especially going forward. But it's so weird how easy it is for some things here, and how difficult it is for other things. I got HRT in a month, like less than a month, in Pennsylvania, which is not a blue state. It's not. So I don't know. Hi NMG, good to see you. How you doing? Welcome in. Hope your Wednesday is going well. Taken over 4 years. I don't even have my first meeting with the gender dysphoria clinic yet. Oh my gosh, what the fuck? I honestly don't know what I would have done if I couldn't get my meds as quick as I did. Like I could have waited a few months. Like it would have sucked. I would have waited a few months. Obviously I'd wait as long as I'd have to, but I worry that I would have gotten to the point where it's like, if this is, I don't know. The first clinic I called, they told me there was a 1 year wait. There was 1 year wait list, and that, like, this was like me not knowing much at the time, but it was me knowing that I was like, okay, I need this or else I can't live from now on, because now I can't go on living knowing that this is a thing that I can do, and knowing that it's who I am and what I want. So hearing that there was a huge 1 year wait list was like, it like shook me to my core, dude. I was like, there's no way. So if I had to wait like longer than a year, man, I don't know. I was not in a very healthy mindset back then, which makes sense. Okay. People look at me, they honestly don't really know what to think. Okay, so, I mean, I think that's kind of on them. I mean, if you're gender fluid, I guess it's however you want to present at the time. But I think if people are treating you differently or treating you weirdly because they don't know how to think about you, I think that's on them, because at the end of the day, we're just people, and when we meet someone, if we're thinking about their gender only, that's weird. I don't know. All I gotta say is you're not screwed with that. I think you need to find better people and a better environment. Hi, Cuddle Bear. Really, I think this like random Amazon one I found. I love to with chats. I was in Delhi just spinning in circles looking for like fucking salami or something. Oh, lost. I get that. It's so real. Heaven forbid you be trans girly who's a little boyish, tomboyish, butch. Yeah. I kind of feel that too, being like, I don't dress very feminine. I don't know. I don't know. I've always liked the tomboy look, and I always would kind of enjoy seeing myself as that, and maybe a little bit androgynous. But I don't know. I also know that I don't get issues IRL. that I know of, at least. I don't know. Maybe people... I think people just don't talk to me because I am scary, IRL. I am quite scary. And everybody that has seen me IRL has told me that. So if people are being weird to me IRL, I don't really think that it's my gender or my like gender presentation. I'm like, oh, it's probably because I look like I hate everyone. Doing all right. Went to get the mail and ran an errand. Oh no. I'm sure it'll be fine energy. The chances are very low for that. I want to become a politician of spite because of this. Well, I don't recommend that. However, if you do want to do that and end up making change in the world, then okay, that could be based. But being a politician sounds very, very hard anywhere in the world. Kind of have to make a lot of sacrifices from what I imagine. So proud of the community for offering DIY alternatives. I absolutely. I have never had the DIY stuff myself for at least for HRT. I don't know about other things, but I think it's necessary for many people. I'm glad you're here, Saivo. If you know, I hope to see you around more. And if you want to join the Discord, my Discord's open as well. We're very active in there, and sometimes a bit too active, but yeah, that goes for anybody. If anybody ever wants to talk with me on Discord, I know I'm very silly on Discord. I'm very openly myself on Discord, so not really like on stream where I have more of a filter on stream, but otherwise, yeah. That's cool, Chrissy. I don't really practice songs that I don't really like want to learn, I guess, unless you show it to me on stream. Love you, Toby. Take care of yourself. I'll see you around. I know I'm really late on chat. I'm so sorry. Just dress as myself, and if people think it's not femme enough, they can take their opinions elsewhere. I think that's that's incredibly valid, and I love that, and you should keep doing that. And two, your gender does not equal your appearance, which is I mean I feel like should be obvious, but at the same time there's yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Mario's scary. Okay, I know, looking at me now, yeah, I'm very I'm myself on stream. I'm very I put down a lot of guardrails on stream. I put them all down. I put down all my barriers. Most of them. I still have some. But IRL, I put up every single one possible. And I dress like I have barriers. If that makes sense. There's a reason why people don't approach me IRL. I don't get compliments IRL, even if I'm at like a concert or if I'm at like a alternative queer space or any sort of more accepting space. I don't get people that talk to me. So I think, I don't know, it could be like a resting bitch face thing combined with how I dress and whatever else. I don't know. I have a drumstick holder that I carry on my purse. And you know, it's just a thing just a little pouch that holds this. And I just like to carry drumsticks with me because I think it's cool, and I think, you know, you never know when there's a drum set in the wild that I want to play. So and it's a conversation starter, I guess. But I've asked people and they said it looks like a big knife. It looks like a pouch for a big knife. So I think people see me like I'm probably carrying a machete. So that's just as an example. Yeah, I don't know. I posted some selfies on Instagram and Blue Sky and stuff, and a lot of those are kind of how I go out, what I dress like going out. So I don't whether that's scary to you or not. Maybe it's the context of seeing me IRL. Maybe it's, I don't know, whatever it may be. All I know is that's what people tell me, and that is my experience, which I think my experience is valid. Oh, I'm sorry, Lost. That's not a great response from your mom. Forced to have puberty because the only place where they give me blockers is 3-hour drive. Both my parents didn't want to bother. Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm sorry, Deserox. There wasn't like a mailing thing that they could have mailed it to you or something? Yeah, Chrissy, I've never had anybody approach me at a concert either. I've been to tons of concerts. I've been to dozens and dozens. Pop punk, metal, trap, rap at this point. It doesn't matter. People don't approach me. I think the only time people have said anything about me is they've either complimented my purse, because I have a kitty purse. That's probably the least intimidating thing about me, because they look at me and they're like, oh, she has a kitty purse. And it has a little cat tail on it. So people normally point that out if they say anything at all, but that's usually it. Yeah. I want to practice 200 BPM? Okay. Well, so long as it's not deathcore, you can request whatever you want. Oh, you do DIY. It's your first year HRT anniversary recently. Oh my gosh. I'm proud of you for taking that up. That's pretty huge that, you know, you still had the determination to get that. Maybe I might have done DIY actually if I have such a long waitlist or something. I almost definitely would have done DIY, but I probably would have had to have hidden it from my parents, because my parents were supportive, more or less. They were like, okay, you have to go to therapy though, and you have to get a confirmation from a therapist, and the doctors have to say it's okay. If they say it's okay, then whatever. But I think if I didn't have like access to like therapy or something, or a doctor to tell me or whatever, they probably would not have had me on actually no, they definitely would not have wanted me on any sort of medication. The same for me. Resting face looks very angry and serious. Everyone assumes I'm always mad, but I'm just vibing. I would love for people to approach me, and I think when I do get approached, I do my best to smile. I do my best to give the biggest smile if they're nice. I do my best to have a high-pitched voice and be like, oh yeah, thank you, oh my god, you know, I don't know. Mariah Carey drumsticks like how I carry guitar picks. Oh, that's cool though. Saw the most recent fin on Insta with the leather jacket. You didn't look scary, but you did look fucking cool. Maybe that's it, is I look cool and people don't want to approach cool people because they assume I'm too cool for them. They assume I hate them, or I don't know. Maybe it'll be different in the city. Because I don't have that much experience living or being around a city much comparatively. So far oh, one person so far, in the month, 2 months, wait, how long has it been? 2 months that I've been here. One person on the street, this girl, said something about my purse, about how she likes my purse. But also she was trying to sell me something. She said she liked my purse, and then she was like, hey, do you want to buy this? And I'm like, oh, no, I don't. Lucy, thank you so much for following. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for sharing everything you've been sharing so far. It's nice to have to talk with you about this stuff. Love the drumstick holder. I always carry a few different picks. I should probably carry some picks too. Yeah, I really should. I think I used to. Actually, I definitely used to, but... Hi, Boris. I want to think you're hard to approach. You'd be easy to approach and make friends with. You're cool. That's like... I really appreciate it. I genuinely think you guys are going to be biased on this sort of thing. I do see what you mean, and I really do appreciate it, and I'm sure you would. But it's hard for me to believe that anytime people say that. I've been dealing with this for many years, and it's not like I'm a shut-in, you know? I know I don't go out often, definitely. And it's not like I'm expecting compliments. That's just fucking stupid. But I don't think... I hear what other people tell me about their experiences and whatever it is that they're doing. And I'm doing the same things, and I don't get that sort of same experiences. And I'm like, it's genuinely crazy to me when I hear people talk to me about like how they were approached on like somewhere, like at a concert or on the street or something, and they kept talking. Like, I'm like, you just do that? People just do that to you? Like, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's also because of me and my conversation skills are shit. So I'm not very good at following up on conversations, you know. It's pretty bad. But concerts are different. People aren't there to make friends. They're there to see the artist. Oh yeah, I absolutely agree, and I've been telling myself that for many years. So I personally, I would love to make friends at a concert. Like, that's the perfect place for me. Like, oh, this person also they love this band so much. If I went to a Mayday Parade concert and found especially another queer person that loved Mayday Parade, I'm like, holy shit, thank you. Finally, another queer person that's grown up with this band that gets it, that knows everything about it just like I do. Like, that would be huge for me. I don't have people like that, you know? So I guess other people they aren't really interested in making friends, I suppose. So I don't know. At concerts. Thank you, Savo. Savo, you're amazing too. Thank you so much, honey. Oh, I've had people tell me I have a permanent corpse phase. What the fuck? Multiple people? That's stupid. Hi, Erf. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good Wednesday. Sire Drates. We had some Sire Drates songs. I'll see you around, Lucy. I'll see you around. Thank you again for talking with me. Does this fucking song have clapping audio? Why? There's clapping at the end of the lo-fi song. Okay. Interesting. Terrible conversation. Ridiculously fun person that we app with. Okay. On stream. On stream, yes. Yes. I agree. I'm very good at yapping on stream. I haven't always been. I've actually it almost feels like a skill to me, I guess. In less like a skill, more like learning how to let down my barriers more. And let my mind wander freely, which is hard. Was used to be hard for me to do. But IRL, there's quite a lot of factors that change things up. That's why I love streaming, because I don't get to do this IRL. Even if like I do have people that are nice and that I know, I don't I have a much, or I still have a hard time opening up, even if they're very nice, and even if yeah. So that's why I quite enjoy these streams and why I like yapping during them. Disagree on people not going to concerts to meet friends. That's where most of my friends come from. That's fair. I would like to think that it's not the norm to make friends from concerts, and it's not expected, but people would still like to. But every attempt that I've done to has been like they never reciprocated. They never showed interest back. Because there have been times where I pushed myself to be more extroverted and actually, okay, if nobody's gonna approach me, I'm gonna approach other people. And I did that at a few different shows. And I never got anything from it. So that was kind of the nail in the coffin for me. That was the kind of like, you know, oh, okay, so it really is just like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just my lack of conversation skills. But surely I can't have that bad of a conversation skill. Can't be that bad, right? If I can do this on stream, surely I can have a you know, normal conversation IRL at least. Had a rough morning, doing better now. They thought it was good, so they clapped. Oh, okay. I'm glad you're doing better now, Eric. Good. I almost had a rough morning. It was going to be a rough morning, but I sensed it. I had my spidey senses, my kitty senses. I was like, oh, if I keep doing this, if I keep going down this route, I'm gonna start to feel bad soon. So I was like, oh, okay. And then I got up and then I showered. And then everything was better after that. Try to set a goal of having at least one conversation at a show. And I usually meet it. Most of the time it's started by someone else, but if you like someone's outfit, hair, makeup, tell them it's cool. that I can do, but going from that to a regular conversation is hard, you know. But I will say I am proud of, I talked about this though another stream, but how during the Suicide Boys show I did talk to somebody, and I was the person that was outward about it. I saw somebody with a Knuckle Puck shirt, which is cool. A Knuckle Puck shirt at a Suicide Boys concert. That's, man, I feel like I was probably the only one there that knew of Knuckle Puck. But I said something about it, and then it was rather easy for that discussion particularly to go into, oh, did you see this band, or are you going to this show, what do you think about their new album, whatever. So, but it wasn't, unfortunately it wasn't, I guess, a person that I could make friends with, which is whatever, I don't know. But it was nice I guess it was like a practice session for me to talk. So maybe one day if I keep doing that, maybe I will make friends. So I'll repeat that one story where someone came up to me at a metal concert and attempted to befriend me, and I just nodded along. In hindsight, it would have been potentially interesting, but I wasn't feeling it at the time. Yeah, I think That's the thing, is as the person starting the conversation, you need to be aware of this other person's like signals, their social signals, if they like that they want to actually if they're like engaged in the conversation, then that means they probably want to keep going and get to know you more. But in your case, if you just weren't feeling it, so. But I in the moment I don't notice that very well. I think I can notice those kind of signs in like in media, or like actually very easily in media usually, but I think there's so much going on IRL, especially if I'm drunk. That's the thing. Oh, that was another thing, is that during the Suicide Boy show I was drunk for it. So that's probably the only reason why I went and attempted a conversation. So I think the solution might just be to get drunk at more shows for now on, which is not always great. But I don't know. I don't know the answer. I go to so many shows. It's probably a Blind Squirrel Friends and Acorn moment. How many Nuke? I mean, if you can put a number to it, I guess, or like a couple dozen, or like even a couple dozen that's a lot. That's a lot. Catwoman cosplay? No, I just have kitty senses. I don't need the cosplay as Catwoman. I am Catwoman. Kitty woman. And you want to go to shows?
Shiny.
Whoa! Oh, hi, Kyo. Oh my goodness. NMG, thank you for the 12 months to Kyo. Holy shit. Thank you for the shout out to Kyo. Goodness. All she says is comfy. Bam, 12 months shiny, 1 year shiny. Oh my goodness. NMG, thank you so much for that. That's very, very sweet of you. Kyo, enjoy your emotes, enjoy your shiny for the next 12 months. Oh my god. Holy moly. And welcome in. How are you doing, honey? Thank you for being here. Yeah, we do a comfy stream today. Comfy mental health yapping. I'm sure she's not scared. Oh my gosh. Oh, has she been playing Silent Hill? Oh shit. I watched one video on Silent Hill, and it was Donkey's video on it. And I was like, yeah, that's probably all I'm gonna see of it. Only we had trait vision, like some sort of cyberpunk or watchdog system. Yeah, well, that would be like a privacy nightmare. Wouldn't it be? Do I wear a big shirt with or with a big INTJ label on me? Myers-Briggs is disproven. I don't know what I think about Myers-Briggs. I think I don't know. But 4 shows this week, 9 this month. Dang. Looks like me in college. Although I don't think I did 4 shows in a week in college. Definitely not. I did not have the money for that. I think I went to 1 a week in college. Not every single week, like for many months in a row, but it was for a lot of it. It was every week or every other week. But dang, 50, 60 shows a year. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. That's so cool. I'm jealous. Yeah, you're probably like a show veteran now. No wonder you make friends from it. Also, you're really pretty and really cool, so your hair is I bet people probably compliment your hair all the time. As they should. As they should. Sleepy dog in arms, life good for the moment. Aw, it's the little things. It's the little things. The little things good. I was watching Donkey last night. His Battlefield 6 video. Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Yeah. I've been playing. Speaking of Battlefield 6, I'm not gonna lie. It's quite good. It's quite fun. I know there's a whole thing about EA now, which is unsurprising, but damn. I beat the campaign in Battlefield 6. I had a really good time with it. I think taking a break from video games for so long, like in especially AAA games and stuff. I can't remember the last time I played a fucking campaign. And I like a first-person shooter. Maybe the Call of Duty MW2 campaign, the new one. I think I played. Either way, I don't play games much. So when I do actually start playing a game, something like that, it's like even if the campaign is like pretty bad in comparison to others, and people didn't rate it very well, and it's generic, I don't see it often. So for me, it's like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Whoa, there's big explosions. Whoa, there's drama. There's like political drama. And I think it's cool to allow myself to enjoy something for once. Get to the dino in the first mission? The dino. There's a dinosaur? What? Hi, supportive guy. What's up? Welcome in. Monthly check-in. How you doing? I am working on a list of rather inexpensive horror games for Halloween that can be easily played in one stream. Harry! Oh my goodness, I love you. I'm so glad, because I've been kind of worried about what the fuck I'm gonna do for the Halloween stream. It's coming up. It's coming up fast. Well, 2 weeks from now. I guess I still got some time, but yeah, Friday night, no drum stream. Halloween horror stream. Halloween horror game stream. I still remember the Halloween stream that I did. I want to say 3 years ago. 2 to 3 years ago, something like that. Where I played horror games on stream while high. I don't know how I did that. Surprisingly, I was okay. I don't know. I thought being high would make it like so much even more scarier, and it was still scary, but somehow I was still able to be okay. I don't know. Of course, Nuke, of course. Being owned by the Saudis. Yeah, I don't know too much about, like, I guess that sort of thing, other than them being owned by them, but I don't know what that involves, other than from what I've read. I'm not too well versed in or knowledgeable in foreign politics, which is unfortunate. I guess I know some information here and there, but I've really I guess over the last like couple of years, I've really shielded myself from a lot of, not shielded myself, but purposely stayed ignorant to a lot of foreign politics, which is maybe not the best idea, but was really fucking with my mental health to be worried about things across the world that I have no power over. Oh, the secure boot thing. Oh. I think either way, yeah, Matsu, I think this Battlefield will be one that definitely gets better over time. The launch is fine, is great, but I think there's just gonna be more and more content. I don't think you're gonna be missing out on anything for a while, so. There is a dino? What do you mean? Like just an actual whole ass dinosaur? Like, or like a fossil? Or is it like an Easter egg? Our game stream, you say? Fear extraction point? I think I have streamed Fear at some point, maybe a long time ago. As like a nostalgia stream. But no, it needs to be like a small small game that I can do in like an hour, you know? Or something like that. Seen you play GeoGuessr High? I can only imagine hard games. To be fair, that GeoGuessr High stream got me quite higher than I expected to be. And thankfully I was okay. But I was pretty cooked. I was pretty cooked for like an hour and a half of that. And I'm quite what's the word? Proud of myself for handling it the way that I did. Not that I would have gone off the rails or anything, but I was still like responding to chat and stuff. So that's my ideal situation, is that I can still respond to chat and shit. Secure boot and kernel level entry is too much. Yeah, I think if I had issues with it, I probably wouldn't have bothered. I didn't really care that much. I went into the beta like expecting to play for an hour, but then I kept fucking playing and I'm like, damn, this shit fun. And it's probably more so, especially that I haven't played an FPS in a long time, and it's been nice to get back into it. Let myself enjoy an FPS for once. Or a game at all. Have to be a wait and see type thing, but if Saudis tried to meddle in the content of EA games, now there's gonna be, for sure, be no safe place for any gay people at all. In the games themselves, I don't know. I'd find it really fucking funny if they removed like same-sex like relationships in The Sims, or they release Sims 5, but there's no same-sex relationships in it. That'd be fucking terrible, and that'd be like an actual boycott material. But like, holy shit, that'd be funny. Oh, a toy dino. I think I did actually. Wait, no. Oh no, I saw it in Donkey's video. I didn't get it in mine though. Oh, they nerfed the defibs? Actually? They've been needing to nerf it more. I've loved trans ladies since 2006. Dang. All the way since 2006. I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened then. You didn't like, yeah, you didn't like us before then? Shit. We should like DM me or invite me anytime, because I've been playing the campaign for the past like couple days now, so that's why I haven't like invited you or anything, but yeah. I have to sneeze. Oh my. Never mind. Just kidding. Extra check-in. Everyone is quitting, laid off, leaving massive power vacuums. What? At your job? Things going on that I have physical to work on. Piracy flies high. Oh. Single Soul wants to stop them either. Oh. Okay, I'm not entirely sure I understand what you are talking about. I am trying, though. What about piracy flying high? You're doing networking, right? Something like that? Enable in BIOS would show in Windows. Oh shit. That's weird. Ain't ownership, it ain't piracy. Now that I understand. Now that is based. That is based. However, as a streamer on Twitch.tv, I do not encourage piracy. Unless the TOS doesn't mention it. I can't say that either. Don't break the law. Don't break the law. The law is always good and always the right way. Yeah. For legal reasons, this is a joke. I play drums on my kitty keyboard. This is a true ADHD moment right here. I think one of my favorite things is combining fidget toys. Or combining objects in general to get the best fidget experience possible. I'm always on the search for the best sensory experience possible. What? I need like an audio cue for head pats. You break the law, you break the jaw. Yes, Jakey, and Janky. Jakey. Tony's Outlaw. I've seen a few of his videos. I was in Champsat. The piracy comment was unrelated to me. Just like making fun of it. Oh, okay. Okay. That's fair. No, Metsu. I don't watch much of his videos, but I've seen quite a few. I think his videos got old very quickly for me. Yeah. I don't know. I like his humor, but I think I've started to move away from that kind of video. I guess that video format, maybe. It's funny because I wanted to make videos like that. I wanted to make videos in a format like that at some point. I had a script written, actually. I had a script written for a video that I was gonna make on modded Minecraft. And like the state of modded Minecraft, or like something like that. Because I know quite a bit about it. And there hasn't really been like a modded Minecraft YouTuber in that like format, you know? No, my sim racing stonks. I want to 3D print a car. No, I love sim racing. Dude, there is a sim racing arcade here in Philly. It is so sick. I want to go to it, but it's kind of expensive. It is something like I'm pretty sure they say something like it's the world's largest sim racing arcade not the world's largest. I was gonna say the world's largest sim racing arcade on the East Coast. So that doesn't make sense. But the largest one on the East Coast or something like that. Anyway, it's big. It's big and it's cool. And I want to go because I love sim racing and I love racing. Unfortunately, it's only like F1 stuff. It's Formula 1 sim racing. Which I'm not too big on Formula 1. I'd rather be driving like a Subaru or something, but I still want to go and I want to show off my driving skills. And by driving skills, I mean probably slamming into walls for 17 times. Yeah, it's dope. I actually considered doing my birthday there. My birthday's coming up next month. And I've been considering doing my birthday at that. I guess as like if they host like birthday parties, which I'm sure they do. But I don't know. That sounds expensive for me. And shiny meetup at the racing sim. Oh, that'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. Oh, I would love that. I would love that. I want to do a shiny meetup one day. That sounds like so much fun. That sounds so fun. My boss is like fucking F1 Friday. What? What? What do you mean by that? Meet up in BeamNG so we can destroy each other. Flirting. Ah yes. Ah yes. That would probably definitely happen. Hi Melody. Driving my car right now after a beer? Well, I sure hope not. Dude, fucking... Oh, actually, okay, the funniest thing. At the... one of the, like... I went to the, like, around... I was walking around the city, and I saw the sim racing arcade. And they had a slogan outside of, like, their doors or something to, like, promote it. And I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something like... promoting drinking and then buying alcohol there and then going driving at the sim racing place. And like it was like a motto where outside of sim racing it would sound very bad out of that context. And I just found that really funny. Cat just pack swimming at the driving sim arcade. Yeah, they should have like other like things though. That'd be so cool because like not everybody likes F1. Like sure, I'm sure there's a lot of people that go there because like F1 is really cool and popular. That's why like, a lot of professionals probably go there, or like professional hobbyists or whatever. But there's also people that just like, you know, that like Assetto Corsa or something, just like driving and like open world stuff. I think the arcade would do really well if it had that stuff too. Boom boom. Plays F1 over our speakers and he bets on like the race and screams at it and stuff. Oh my god. Some people are very into it. Some people are very, very into it. I'm not really. I love cars and I love racing, but the cars don't look cool. What's the point if they don't look cool? You have to be driving a car that looks cool. That's why I like I forgot what it's called. The other type of racing, of professional racing. What the fuck's it called? There's like multiple tiers for it. Nope, don't remember. Rallying is cool, yeah. I was talking with one of my bosses about this yesterday. That like the urban design of most of the US kind of creates our drunk driving problems. I think about bars should not have parking lots. Oh. That's interesting. As somebody that is very into urban design and urban planning, especially sustainable urbanism, that's an interesting thing to think about. I think one, it's a legal requirement to have a parking lot, especially a parking lot a certain size, which is really stupid. And two, I think you have to build other infrastructure first before you just remove a parking lot. You know, I guess you could say that people should have to just Uber then or something, but then that bar is not going to get any, that bar is going to die like real fast. That's just unfortunate. But maybe build a train station next to it, and then a public transport or a bus line to the suburbs, and then that would be pretty cool. That's why I like living in a city though, because I can get drunk as fuck wherever I want in the city and come home just normally. Wow! Holy shit, that scared me. That fucking god that scared the shit out of me. It wasn't that loud, it was just sound. Jen, thank you for the raid. Oh my gosh. Welcome. How was your stream? Hello raiders. Welcome into my comfy stream today. Today we're doing the mental health check-in with me and everybody else in chat, but also just yapping about random stuff as well. So make yourself cozy, make yourself at home, and Jen, thank you so much for sharing your community with me. I really appreciate it. It was fun. What'd you do today? You know, I wish the Twitch shout out would tell you the game. Oh, it does if you click on it. Oh my god. Okay. You were just chatting. Gotcha. Armin, what's up? CRJ, good to see you. Welcome in. I hope you guys are all doing well. Talk about random stuff, also including psychological things. Yeah, it's kind of what we're doing here actually. That's yeah, pretty perfect. I do these mental health streams once a month. Cuz I don't know, I would like to do them more often because I really do like it. I really do like talking about this stuff and getting to open up about it. But it's quite a lot of energy for me to do this, but I really do like it. Hi Snowy, oh, it's good to see you. Just saying how you don't wear headphones during check-in streams and your hair looks awesome. What? You're wearing headphones this time? Did I not wear headphones last time? I like listening to the music. I like hearing the lo-fi. It helps me a lot actually. But also I like to know when there's a raid. A scary raid. Oh my gosh. A big furry top. Oh my goodness. What? That's crazy. That's a crazy sentence. I see when you said psychological things. Maybe that is what you meant by psychological things. Porcelain girl, hello. Welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you've been well. It's nice seeing you here again. Is that a bean squishing toy for stress relief? It is a keyboard. Maybe you can't really see it well, but it's not like a squishy thing. It's more like a keyboard presses. It's like a very satisfying clicky keyboard. And you can take it out and you can see the actual keyboard part of it. Yeah. And I think you can get this to work as a real keyboard. So I like it a lot. I like it a lot. It's very it's become my favorite fidget toy actually. I don't know. It's very satisfying. Hi, Amethyst. Good to see you. Welcome in. Tippy tappies. Yeah. I love it a lot. I don't usually have it during drum streams because I have drumsticks to fidget with on drum streams, which is really fun to do. But I try to fidget more with my drumsticks because it's good practice. I don't know. That's just the way I see it. I always see it as practice, so I don't drop them. But oh, speaking of furries, yeah. It's not a furry. It's not furry though. I'm not a furry. I just like kitties. I like just because I'm a kitty girl does not mean I'm a furry. I may have cat ears. Actually, I don't have cat ears anymore. I lost them. I don't know where they went. I need to buy more cat ears. I actually completely forgot. I have kitty beans. Kitty bean, like, thigh highs. And I think that's it, actually. Yeah. We also simped over oh gosh, I don't know who that is. Oh my goodness. Historical simping. Hi, Serena. Thanks for everyone. You have to lurk a bit. Oh, lovely too, Serena. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you have a good rest of your day. You know why they're on point? Because it's these sticks. These sticks are so they're very sticky sticks. They're sticky sticks. It's the texture on them, like the painted texture that makes them more grippy. But that makes them heavier. And also I can't use these anyway because they're wooden, and I can't use wooden sticks on my electric pads. But I have so much easier time spinning. Dude, I could do this for a long time. Until I get too close to the end of the stick, and then I don't know how to go backwards, unfortunately. So usually when I just get too close to the end of the stick, I just bam, and I do it again. And then drop it again. Cat girls are not always furries. Yes. Yes, thank you. How could you lose a uniform like that? I know! You're all aren't allowed in the estrogen factory until we find your replacement cat ears. Yes, please. I would like more cat ears again. I just have 2. I lost both of them. I don't know how the fuck that happened. Yeah, exactly, Snowy. I've always had I guess a small interest in it, but not as like for myself, you know. But crazy warm-ups. Oh, thank you, Matsu. You put some cute ones on Throne. I think I do. I think I have some cat ears on Throne. I think Carrie can confirm for me, but have this headband with cat ears that I bet you'd love for jump streams. Oh, really? You know, I have this, like, I have these, I do have actually a different kind of cat ears where it straps to your headphones. But because it straps to your headphones, it looks weird. It looks a bit weird. It looks like a, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I want actual cat ears. It's like a headband, you know? Yeah. Kind of drummer are you? The bad kind. No, yeah, more, I guess if you put it like that, I'm more rock and roll. I don't really play jazz. I'm not very good at jazz at all. I am interested in it though. I would like to try to get myself to learn it. I've had some jazz songs in the past that people have requested, and I can do little I can play along to it so long as it's a mostly consistent time signature. I like funk. Funk's like probably the most jazzy I can do. Funk and like hip hop stuff and anything along those lines. But my main stuff is pop punk and metal are the main things I like to play. But I love to play anything. Honestly, I don't know. I usually say that metal and pop punk are my favorite things to play, but I love every time I get a funk song request, I have so much fun with it. And like that what was that band? Dire Straits? Sire Draits? I had so much fun with that. That was really, really fun. I don't know what genre. I guess 70s rock or something. I don't know. I had a lot of fun with that. So, I think I try to be very versatile drummer, and I like many different genres. I love EDM as well. I love playing Porter Robinson on drums. I love playing dance music. Trance as well. Trance is really cool. Yeah. Porter mentioned play that funky music. I love it a lot. So if you guys would like to request any songs that you like, any of your favorite genres, I would love to take a stab at it. I'll be live in tomorrow playing drums. Tomorrow's an album review stream, which means I'm reviewing the entirety of an album I really like on stream. But every other song, I take dono requests. So I'll be doing that tomorrow, and then Friday and Saturday is all requests. So feel free to come by and share a song with me so I can improvise over it. I can do them, Matsu, so long as they're not like crazy fast, like inhuman fast. But I'm sure whatever you have, I'm sure I can take a stab at it and try something. I can at least put my own spin on it. So fried from work. Oh, yeah. I think that's probably a lot of people. My brain gets fried from yapping a lot. So usually at the end of these mental health streams, I'm like so tired. And I need to be drinking a lot of water. God damn it, we just repaired that table, Aster. We just repaired the table. I know it's a Marmar, but you don't have to flip my table every time you see a Marmar. God damn it, you flip the table and then you break it. You left it at work, oh no! But no, Matsu, yeah, request it. I wanna hear. I wanna see if I can do it. It said so in the handbook, the shiny book. What? Well, how you doing, honey? Thank you for coming in today. Thank you for coming to my mental health stream. You'll see when I do stream, Saibo. Do the drum streams. I'll have like commands and stuff, and you'll see it in chat. Meow. Meow. I got a tummy ache all of a sudden. Thank you. What country? I am from the United States. United States of Smash. Truthfully, other shit. Oh, holding like an old dog does. Oh, I hope things get better for you, hon. If there's anything specific, you can talk about it here if you want. Now would be the time and place, I guess. It's up to you. This couch is quite comfy. Everybody that has sat on this couch has really enjoyed it. My only gripe with it is I just wish it was a little bigger. Because when I sleep on this couch, I can't extend my legs fully. I have to like put my leg over the little armrest there. I'm drinking an okay amount of water. I ain't the prettiest thing, but I don't think I should be giving folks stomach aches. Aster, you stop that. Stop that. Yeah, I don't know. This couch is actually really cheap too. It's a really cheap ass couch. But it somehow pretty good, dude. Pretty good. Okay, good, Aster. We know we not be putting ourselves down on the mental health stream of all days, of all streams. Hi, Hoodie 2. Welcome in. How you doing, hon? Good to see you. How's your Wednesday? I really like the discussions that we were having earlier. Not gonna lie. I hope I did okay responding to everybody's situations. Tired, just got off work. Good though? Good, I'm glad. Get some rest. I hope you're relaxing. Hope you got some snacks with you maybe. Or dinner. Yeah. I'm probably like gonna be very low energy for the rest of the day, not gonna lie. I should tell my today's story. Yes, I haven't brushed my very long, very curly hair in 6 months. Went to the hairdresser to chop it off and start over, and she said we can save this. Oh, really? Spent 4 hours on it and it looks so pretty again. Oh my gosh. Carrie, oh, I'm so glad. Oh, that's huge. That's awesome. That's really nice of her. That's a great fucking hairstylist. Holy shit. I really appreciate people like that kind of look a bit deeper into other people's requests, you know, and do their best for others. That's awesome. Oh, well, you got to make sure you take care of it now, okay? Having curly hair is a lot of work. I know it, but you got this. Gonna wash the day off me and have some veggies and rice. Ooh. Oh, that sounds great. Also agree, Snowy. Do some homework. Good job, good job. You gifted her a sub to me after. That's funny. Hey, do you know this Twitch streamer? Do you watch Twitch at all? Just been dealing with medical nonsense. Hypermobility kicked my ass. Oh, haven't been able to use my wrist. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh. Mind that with Social Security denying me again? What the fuck? Medical providers being idly stumped on what's wrong with me. Oh. Stress of working in national plus local politics? Wait, what? What do you mean you work in national politics? What? I'm sorry, honey. I feel like I don't know. Anything like Social Security wise and like medical wise, I feel like that's always really tough. Especially being denied for that. But I'm sure a doctor will be able to help you at some point. You know? We're on a national political organization. What? That's so cool. Gotta deal with attorneys and eventually go in front of a judge. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, I could not even imagine. Going in front of a judge is so scary to me. Holy fuck. I know I have to do it for legal name change here in Pennsylvania. If I ever go down that route. You have to appear before a judge and you have to tell them, hey, I'm transgender. This is what I want to be. This is why I'm trans. Whatever. and I've seen like tips on how like, oh, you're supposed to like try to dress very femininely, try to dress exactly how your gender so that you're more likely to convince the judge. It's like, oh fuck, I hate that, dude. I don't want to have to fucking convince someone that I'm trans, dude. Fuck that shit. I'm sure most judges are like, yeah, sure, whatever. But how are you, Mari? Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I am good today. I am good today. I feel like me being in pajamas and being comfy and low energy might come off as me being not great, not doing well, but no, I'm okay. I'm okay today, and I have my rough days lately. Some days are quite rough, mental health wise, but yeah, I'm okay. I appreciate you asking. Actually, a student at a cosmetology school, so it's not expensive. Oh wow, holy shit! I've always heard about that you can go to like cosmetology schools. Yeah. Oh, onigiri. Oh my god, I'm so fucking jealous. Holy shit. Yeah. Walk in for a trim to be able to do it with their lead hairstyle. Her rates start at $40. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. Yeah. Primary care literally won't try acupuncture. She's that out of ideas. That's crazy. That's crazy. I've always thought that doctors are I have a particularly interesting, I don't know if interesting is the right word, view of doctors. I don't think it's not like all doctors have the same sort of recommendations, which I mean is probably obvious, but many are very, very different. And I feel like the schooling system's got to be completely different for some parts of the country, because just how varied their knowledge and opinions and perspectives are is quite wild. So yeah, I wish most doctors weren't so stinky. I wish they weren't so, like, I don't know, going to the doctors or seeing a doctor at all is like one of the scariest things for me. Like how I talked about earlier, how like bureaucracy is really terrible for me and I hate it. And like, you know, imagine going to the DMV but having that be everywhere you go. A doctor is like 10 times worse for me, because I basically have to out myself as trans, depending on what it is. But I mean, no, I have to, because they have to know my legal name. So okay, yeah, and I can't present as mask. I can't. So it's like, oh, I don't know. This I feel like this doctor has so much power. This person has so much power over my physical life and therefore my mental health. That's so scary to me. And they could just decide to like tell me the worst things, which they're not gonna do most likely, but I don't know. And all of them are also just like their mood. I've never seen a doctor that's been in a good mood. I've never seen a doctor that's been in a good mood, dude. Especially telehealth doctors. Oh my god. It's so fucking terrifying. I hate it. That's why any issues that I've had that I still have physically, I don't see a doctor for. I haven't gotten a physical any sort of physical checkup in 8 years, something like that. I don't know. That shit's terrifying. I don't know how other people do it. I mean, I guess you have to for some things. Yeah, obviously, but I don't know. Just cannot deny a name change simply because of personal preference. Change interest is not a valid reason for denial. Yeah, I mean that makes sense, and that's good. That's great, but like, then why appear? What's the point of appearing before a judge? They have to make that decision. So if they can't deny you, so then I don't know. Saibo, thank you for hanging out today. Go get some yummy dinner. Of course. You're always welcome back and always welcome to talk about anything and just hang out, okay? Salmon, ooh. Now I'd be scared about that process too. I'm really rooting for you now and in the future. Thank you. I'll be fine when facing that judge. I did it in the reddest country in my state, and my judge was a grumpy old woman. She asked 5 questions, gave me approval. That's, yeah, you see, I totally get that, and that's what I imagine. Like, realistically, yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. But extremely overworked. That's good. That makes it even more nerve-wracking for me. Not the fact that I'm scared of being denied, but having to appear before a person that is overworked and just doesn't want me in their presence. I've actually talked about this, I think, on a previous mental health stream, where it's very hard for me. It's very, very difficult for me to be in the presence of other people that are extremely not doing well, or overworked, or whatever it is. So like grocery store people, for example, like, or somebody working as a cashier at a grocery store. Not many people are very happy to be doing that, and most of them are working long hours, maybe. So it's like, I don't want to be that person. I know I have to. Well, but like when they see me, they're probably like, oh my god, another person. I'm about to close. I don't want, I was, you know, I don't know. I think too much about what other people think of me, actually. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. So that stems into like the doctor thing of why I'm so scared to see doctors, is because they don't want to deal with me. They don't want to deal with me. So that's and I don't want them to deal with me. But I have to. Hi, Parker. Yeah. Always see a doctor. Have to go with potential cancel.
Hello, Mario.
Oh, Death Rocks. Yeah, fuck. If I think if it were something really, really serious, I think I would just push myself, because it comes to a point where it's like, I want to live a good life that I envision for myself, and right now that's being able to play drums for my shinies, and being able to stream in the first place. So if there was things that would come up that would get in the way of that, I would push myself through that and probably dissociate, but yeah. To appear in front of a judge from the van when you legally got your name changed. They have a way to legally charge you perjury. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. It's a bureaucracy thing. Like, not that the judge is actually deciding if it's good or not, but whatever. Woke up from a post-work nap. That's good. I'm glad you got some rest. You deserve it. Especially after work. The thing about having a shitty doctor is you can ask for a new one. Costs you time and effort and frustration, but it's an option most of the time. I don't know. I just assume every doctor is like that. I'm guessing. I mean, there has to be good ones. Obviously, there has to be really good ones, but I'm sure there's queer doctors out there that at the very least understand what I'm going through, even if they're in a bad mood for whatever is going on. But it's I'll see you later, Parker. Have a good night. It's just the fact that seeing people that are stressed or in a bad mood, so it's a very big deal for me anytime I go out to like just anywhere, like grocery store or whatever, and then see a worker that's like actually like looks genuinely in a good mood and it greets me nicely or goes a little above and beyond for me, whatever it might be, even though I'm like I don't know. There was one time a couple of weeks ago where I went out for boba and some food, and for the food they gave us the wrong food, just completely. It was the wrong order at the table and stuff. So normally, like, if I liked it, I probably would have like stuck with it and be like, okay, I'm just gonna eat this and not have them work for this or something. But I didn't like what they gave me. So I went up and I'm like, you gave us the wrong order. And they were really sweet about it, but I said sorry like 3 times. I'm like, I'm sorry, but you did this. I'm sorry that I have to make you work harder, but and whatever. But they were really like sweet about it. So yeah, I think usually I'm quite, when it comes to food, I'm usually like, I usually say something, not all the time if it's like not that big a deal, but like if they can like if they didn't cook my steak enough, you know, it's easy, just throw it back on the how do you cook? Oven, stove, throw it back on the stove. But aw. I always try to say thank you when I can, when I'm feeling okay enough for it, so. Better to be preventative with your health than reactive. I agree, and that's what I will tell everybody. That is what I will tell everybody. Motto that I follow, even the ER nurse really supports preventative measures. Yeah. I just, and they do make it a lot easier to get preventative stuff. It's even cheaper. Sometimes it's free, like with certain healthcare, you get free preventative care, which is great. That's one less barrier. But I don't know. I can't imagine myself doing that, like just doing that. I don't know. Without like a huge push. Or without a ADHD medication. Spent about 99% of this campaign mission looking for collectibles. Lost, I found a single collectible in the entire Battlefield 6 campaign. Granted, I was rushing through it quite fast. I was running. But every now and then I would stop and take a look at the scenery because I really did enjoy a lot of the maps and stuff. A grill. Yeah. Thank you, Zarina. You haven't prioritized your health in the past, though. It's still helpful to start now. I agree, Snowy, and actually that's kind of what I was saying earlier about some other things about it's always, even if you start late or whatever, it's better than not starting at all. I just can't see what would get me to start doing that, you know, because I can want to, and I can have that notion of like, okay, I might as well just start now, even if I didn't start in the past. I can still do that, but I don't know. And the zoomies, I get zoomies when I play single player games. I guess because I wasn't really expecting to enjoy it too much. The campaign, so I was like, I'm just gonna fucking rush through it and just get it done, whatever, maybe have a little fun. But I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. Damn it. The second best time is now. Yeah, that's the saying. That's what I was trying to say, basically, in a word garble, but that's way easier to say. Kind of being a hypocrite by saying that. That's I think that's okay. I think life is so much more complicated than just doing things that you say. People are so much more complicated than that. I try to get used to it. I know that I recognize I'm a hypocrite with a lot of things I say too, but I try to just tell myself that, okay, whatever, that's fucking normal. Personal experiences vary and it's hard. Bias considering my time as a combat medic. Sometimes it's beneficial to discuss now. I'm in a position where I could do that. Washington State Medicaid is fantastic. I have good enough rapport. The primary care that she listens to me, especially when it comes to trans care. Aww, that's amazing. That's yeah, that's great. I would love a primary care doctor. I've never had a primary care doctor in my life. I mean, I guess when I was younger, but I didn't know. It was my mom would, you know, send me to the doctor or whatever, but I never had a doctor that I've seen more than once, I guess. And ever since moving out on my own, living on my own, I've never really seen a doctor on my own. Even dentist. I've seen a dentist maybe like 2 or 3 times in the last like 6 or 7 years. It's really bad. And one of them was to get my wisdom teeth out. Because that's just another example of something that's, you know, oh, urgent thing. I am in excruciating pain. I need to make an appointment now. Hey, Doge Doodles. The Doge Doodles. Cozy Mari. I'm so glad you like them, Snowy. Doge, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my little mental health stream. How'd you get your hormones? Oh, that's a great question. That's a really good question in that case. I think a few things. One is I got my hormones before I started to notice a lot of these things come up for me. And that was when I hadn't really super started my adult life. So I was still easing into it, I guess, and I didn't have so many things looming over my head, I guess. That makes things a bit harder. But I think another thing is hormones is just when I really want something, I make sure I do what I can to go get it. I really, really, really want something. But I feel like I don't know if this is true or not, but I feel like it's been getting worse, where I feel like I could imagine myself when I was 19, 20, maybe even younger. If I realized I had ADHD then, I think I would have been a lot more proactive in getting therapy and getting ADHD medication. I think I would have been more proactive about it back then as opposed to right now, where even though it's something I desperately want and feel like I need, it's still not enough for me to go out and do it and get it. But HRT for me back then was just like a life-saving thing for me, you know? If I didn't have HRT, I would not want to live my life at all. So I can live my life without ADHD meds, but yeah. Feels later than it is. It's almost 8 p.m. here. It feels like 10. That's not too big a difference. That's fair. That's fair, Snowy. Like, I get it. I want to go to a dentist again. Pretty soon and get a cleaning or whatever. But I don't know. Oh wow. Only ever go to a doctor if I'm on the absolute brink. I know I shouldn't. Something I say I'm working on. Still the anxiety of, or so now that I'm now I'm not mute. Yeah. Hi Tammy. Mari of Goodville. Good Mari of Goodville. Ah, yes. Tammy, thank you for coming. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming my little mental health stream. Yeah, I totally understand that, Matsu. Like I feel very, very similar. But I think the worst thing is having to see a doctor for something that's a bit more invasive. Yeah, that's much harder. Oh, thank you, freshman. What's up? Yeah, I'm usually a drummer. I do drum streams usually Thursday through Saturday. I improvise the songs on stream, but once a month we do these little mental health check-in streams. So I like to still keep practicing when I can. If you do want to learn something like this, I think it's very, very doable. I never would have thought I would be able to do this, not gonna lie, especially this. This is unironically a lot harder for me to learn, and I'm still learning. I still need to get better at it. I need to get faster. But it's become a fidget thing for me. It's become a just a fun thing to do that I don't even realize that I just start doing, and then that's the best way to get practice in, is you don't even realize that you're doing it. So I guess that's one benefit of having ADHD, or I'm practicing when I don't even know that I am. So thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Feel free to come around during my drum streams if you'd like. But yeah. Mari, you can get ADHD tests online, not like quizzes, but like actual doctors do them virtually. Yes, as in, yeah, you still need to see a doctor and have them ask you questions and shit. I think part of why my ADHD experience has been difficult is because I have seen doctors for it. I've seen two doctors for my ADHD. specifically for that, I guess. And the first one told me, okay, the first one was like, you seem like you have depression, actually. It could be a sign of depression. So I'm gonna put you on SSRIs for 6 to 12 months and see how you feel from that. First, and that really annoyed the fuck out of me because I did not want to be on SSRIs, but I kind of just guess had no choice. I was just like, okay, whatever, maybe a little help, I don't know. I guess that makes sense. But 4 to 5 months in, they weren't doing shit at all. I literally felt nothing, like no change. So I started, she was starting to allude to the fact that she could try different different SSRIs for me for another 6 to 12 months, and I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna crash out. Not what I said, but I think I don't remember why I stopped seeing her though. I think something with my Medicare or whatever I had, healthcare. Oh no, I was moving and then she couldn't see me at the new state or whatever. But I talked to a second one. And the second doctor, I made the mistake of telling them that I have tried Vyvanse in the past and it worked for me and I would like to try it again. And she asked me, oh, what was the provider? And I'm like, oh, no, it was, I didn't have a provider actually. I got it from somebody else. And they're like, oh, okay. And then that's where I derailed from there. So, she did not want me to get on medication. So, yeah. And then a third one. I talked to a third one, which wasn't really a doctor, but I spent a couple days getting in contact with this company or whatever, this place, and only for them to tell me that they don't prescribe ADHD medication because they're not allowed to or something. And after that, I lost all motivation and will and determination. So it's been a journey. It's been a little journey. Dude, what, can I ask a question about my anxiety? Of course. ADHD meds can be such a damn improvement to your life and clear up a lot of things. Oh, I know it. That's why, like, that is why I would love to be on them so badly, because the couple times I've tried it, it felt life-changing. It felt life-changing. Anxiety, depression, OCD resolved pretty much entirely. Yeah, it's crazy how ADHD medication can affect other aspects of your life that you didn't even know that ADHD was affecting. My dumb irrational fears, like if I go to a doctor for anything, I finally get my clinical assessment. They deny me because you had this or this. Oh, yeah, the fear of denial. Yeah, and having to convince them, that's the worst. That's why I hate it too, especially ADHD meds. I'm really terrified of having to convince somebody. And I've had people give me a change of perspective in the past where I'm not there to convince them. I'm there to just tell them, hey, these are my experiences and what I've been dealing with. What do I do? But I don't know, maybe I've been so hard locked on getting medication that I kind of like made it seem like I just wanted drugs. I don't know. I'm just kind of scared of streaming because I'm not good with the idea of people hating me. Oh. Well, interesting. Thank you for sharing that, Tammy. I think I understand. I mean, obviously as a streamer for five and a half years or something now. Yeah. It's definitely something I've had to deal with, but I honestly think Twitch, I might be unique in my experience here, but Twitch has been so good to me. And for the amount of people that I have here, I would have expected that I would get more trolls and more mean people that would say mean things, but that just hasn't happened. I think Twitch has a lot of moderation tools now, and a lot of preventative moderation tools that prevents that, like, just entirely. I have my verification thing pretty strict, where you need to have a phone number, you need to have an email, you need to be have an account for longer than like 3 days, I think, something like that. So all of that, along with all these other moderation things, I think it's pretty rare that you're gonna get people like that, Tammy. And if you do, they get modded, they get auto-modded, whatever, and they're gone immediately. I always recommend people to give streaming a try, because if I didn't, I don't know where I would be right now or what I would be doing. Especially if you just have a vague interest in it. I think that's more worth pursuing than letting the fear of the worst possible case hold you back. So sitting here with you all, and it made me want to check on my brother. Just called him and talked to him for a bit. He's doing okay. Wait, I feel like I missed a message. Oh, I follow the example of doing little checkups with people like that. Oh, that makes me so happy. Aw. That's really, really important. And I didn't even think for for other people to get inspired to start doing that, but that's perfect. So I think that's very, very important. Check on your friends. Check on your friends and your family. Hi, Lucifer. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. I know it's not the case, but that's what makes it irrational. Just have this remind myself that's not even the worst case. Can't possibly dismiss me immediately. Yeah, that makes sense. You're that you know it's irrational, but that doesn't make the feeling any less valid. So it's good to hear the moderation tools. Yeah, basically doing nothing right now, so it'd be nice to do something. I think that'd be great. I think I also kind of went into Twitch streaming as a way that I like, man, I'm not really doing anything. I might as well just stream it. You know? I've always had a fascination for Twitch streaming. I started, like, my first ever stream was many, many years ago. Like 2016 or something. Something like that. I know I started in high school. But a lot of it really did come out of just, I might as well, you know? And if somebody comes in and says hi, then that's so cool. Maybe somebody can come in and, like, you know, they like the game that I'm playing, you know? Only ever seen one bad person here, and it wasn't even bad. Just an ad bot. Oh yeah, that actually surprised me so much. I was like, what the fuck? I got an ad bot? I was like, what? I didn't know they existed anymore. Caught the straggler. Oh, and you know what, Tammy? There are universal block lists or ban lists. Maybe I'll send you some if you can remind me about it later. I'm sure Carrie knows about it too, but there are like huge lists of shared banned users that many streamers all band together. And you got to be careful with some of those, because some of them are like, I think actually Twitch has it integrated. Well, you could pick a streamer. I'm pretty sure this is how it works. You pick a streamer, and you share their entire ban list with them automatically. You can check the Twitch moderation tools. I think that's really cool. So, and yeah, you can set up the auto mod to block as much as you want. Yeah, sure, yeah, of course. I think when it comes down to it, this goes out to anybody. I think if you've been wanting to stream, or if you've been wanting to do something, but I guess this has been a kind of a recurring theme of a worst case scenario happening, holding you back. But I think most of the time, 99% of the time, you'll end up doing it, and you'll end up being like, oh, this wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Justin TV, yeah, dude, I remember that. I was streaming Modern Warfare 2 with the most awful blown out sound and bitrate imaginable. Oh my gosh, dude, what I would give to see my old streams. That'd be wild. Just me, I would not want that shared, but not that it was anything bad, honestly, but man. Twitch has shared banned info, but it only marks people as suspicious in your stream if they were banned on one you're sharing with. It doesn't ban them. Oh, okay, that's it. I actually like that, because I don't do any shared ban things with other streamers, because I don't know, I don't want to just be banning random people, I guess. But if it marks them as suspicious, I actually kind of like that. I might use that, but I wish it would I wish it would give you an option of what to do with those people, you know, to automatically ban them, or to mute them, or to time whatever, to mark them as suspicious, whatever. It must be symmetric. It only works between similarly strict streamers. People break Twitch rules, by the way. Always report them to Twitch. Oh wow, that's awesome, CRJ. I didn't know Twitch was quick with that. Okay. Twitch is quick with fucking banning people, but not with responding to support tickets of streamers. I remember I had a scare a couple years ago when I was as a full-time streamer back then. I got locked out of my Twitch account for a few days. And they were giving me the most bullshit responses back, and it was quite scary. And I was like, am I gonna lose my Twitch account forever? Like, I saw Twitch back then as like my job. That's what paid rent for me back then. So I was like, fuck, what? Like, that's... I eventually figured it out after a while, but that was quite scary. Okay, Tammy, go have some fun. Go have some fun. Thank you for asking about that, and for sharing how you feel about it. Tammy good. Tammy good. Tammy good. It's true. Matsu good. Matsu good. How long has it been? Oh my god, it's been 3 fucking hours. Holy shit, I've been yapping for 3 hours. I've been non-stop talking for 3 hours. That's crazy to me. I'm always like, I've always been kind of worried every mental health stream right before I start. And I just wonder how it's gonna go, and if I'm gonna be okay to talk, and if other people are gonna share things with me. But they always end up feeling good, I guess. At least I do. Yeah, I don't know, it's been nice. I like yapping with you guys and sharing experiences, perspectives. I wish my couch setup was more interesting. This doesn't feel interesting. This doesn't feel... I mean, it's not supposed to be for this sort of stream, but it's not stimulating. I like that my drum streams are stimulating, where you can look at different things. And it's not just boring gray and blah. This is just... This scene is just blah. Okay, this looks like a therapist's fucking corner right now. RGB lighting. I want, like, I guess, I don't know, it's not really much I can do aside from lighting, but I want like things on the wall, or things on my window here, so I can't do much. Can't put much behind me. As much as I love this big ass window, sometimes I wish I could convert it into a wall. So I can put stuff on it. Always such a nice vibe. Just having a deep talk with a friend. Aw. I agree. I agree. I mean, even with friends, I don't yap this much. So. Light netting that hangs down. String lights. Ooh. Room divider? No. I wouldn't really have a lot of room. Well, maybe. And I have to put it behind the couch. I still want lighting. I still want my window. So. I'm getting quite tired. And I have to pee. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it here, and I'm gonna rest for the rest of the night. No, Matsu, yeah. That's okay. Catch will return next time. EP Mari, yes. Yeah, I think for the rest of the night, I might hang out on Discord. So, if you guys want to chat on Discord at any time, I'll be around for the rest of the night. I'm so glad, Matthew. I'm so glad. Heck yeah. Well, tomorrow is my album review stream. 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I am reviewing a funny little album called Sunnyland by Mayday Parade. It is not a funny album. Well, I guess parts of it could be considered funny-ish, but it is a really great album. I'm really excited to play, and I'm really excited to just show you guys. It's one of my favorite albums by Mayday Parade. It talks about some rather deep topics, I suppose, in some of the songs. Other songs are just fun. So it's got slow songs, it's got fast songs, it's got bangers. So I hope you guys will join me for that. I would love to share with you one of my favorite albums. It does indeed have great track names. It has very great track names, including one track name called "It's Hard to Be Religious When Certain People Are Never Incinerated by Bolts of Lightning." That is track number 2 on the album. The rest of the track names are kind of normal, not gonna lie. Yeah. But otherwise, yeah. I'll be doing that tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern time. In between every song, I'll also be taking donation requests. So if you guys want to share any of your songs with me to play, very relatable. Yeah, very relatable. Hi Vampire. Oh, good to see you. Welcome in. I'm just ending stream right now, so I apologize, but I do these mental health check-in streams once a month, the middle of the month, every on Wednesday. Yes, the middle of the month on Wednesday. So next month it's going to be November 19th. Okay, November 19th. For the next mental health check-in stream, which is actually, oh, that's the Drums Giving week. Oh my god. Oh gosh. Oh, I will definitely have things to talk about then. That's for sure. So, we'll be doing that in a month. Aw, Chris, that's okay. Otherwise, Friday, Saturday, my normal drum streams. And then on Halloween, 2 weeks from now, Friday the 31st, I'm doing, instead of a drum stream, it's going to be a horror game stream. So yes, I'll be streaming late into the night probably on Halloween, and streaming horror games for you guys, and hopefully you get to spend your Halloween with me if you're not doing anything. And we can all be spooked together. And if you're a scaredy cat, I don't care. Come anyway, because I'm also a scaredy cat, literally a cat. And it's gonna be fun. Yeah.
It's Joe.
Christmas, just a week away. Can you believe it, guys? Christmas. Disco, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. I hope you have had a great Wednesday. That's it. Do I have anything else to plug? I don't think I have anything else to plug. Next month, Drums Giving, 21st, and I haven't really said anything about it. I don't think I've actually really announced it yet. I probably should announce it. But next month is also a birthday stream coming up. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be, dude, there's a lot fucking coming up. There's a lot. We're doing a lot. Yeah. Anyway. Thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you for sharing all of your experiences and all your feelings, and it means a lot to be trusted, to have my chat and my community and me be trusted with some however you're feeling, whether it's deep personal stuff or if it's even just about your day. It means a lot to me. So I love you guys so much. Yeah. Oh, I'm very thankful to have you guys, to have a place where I can talk about my own stuff here on stream and be open and have you guys be supportive. So right back at you. Thank you so much. I hope you drink your meds, actually. Okay, drink your meds and take your waters. Thank you, Matsu and Carrie, for modding today. All right. And Anime, if you're still lurking, I appreciate you as well. Thank you always for the love. Be kind and patient with one another. And I will see you tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, if you can make it to my opener for tomorrow, exactly at 4 p.m. Or 4:10-ish, 4:15-ish, that would be so cool because I really like my opener for tomorrow. Other than that, have a good rest of your night, guys. Take care. Okay, bye, and don't go anywhere because we're gonna raid somebody. Okay, bye. Oh my god. Okay, it's Violet's birthday today. She's doing a birthday stream.
Don't worry about it. Here, I'm gonna give you guys a reminder. This is for you guys. If you're ever wondering,
Please give Violet your shinies. Give her all of your shinies, okay? Spam shinies in her chat. It's her fucking birthday today. She's doing a subathon. Let her know where you're coming from. And please follow her. I love her so much. Alright. Thank you.